Environmentalists are just crestfallen after last week's decision by the Miami-Dade Board of County Commissioners to greenlight the construction of a new trash incinerator to replace the one that burnt down.
Right now, Miami-Dade produces over 5 million tons of trash each year. That's more than double the national average, and we can't just burn it all away either. We all have to find other ways to reduce and divert all that trash. Well, a local service says it can help. Glass for Life is tonight's Don't Trash Our Treasure.
What a shame for the environment and the Everglades. A unanimous vote to move forward with burning garbage, possibly the country's largest incinerator for burning garbage.
Miami-Dade County moving forward with plans to build a brand new waste-to-energy incinerator, possibly even in the Everglades, to address the county's growing trash crisis.
We have to reduce our costs by reducing our trash.
Miami-Dade rapidly running out of landfill space since the Doral incinerator went up in flames in 2023. It used to burn about 1 million tons of garbage a year.
If we want to fix our waste crisis, we must reduce and divert away from landfills and reclaim this really valuable material like aluminum, like cardboard, like plastics.
Like glass.
When we send it to a landfill, we are turning that into waste.
According to the Florida Department of Environmental Protection, less than 7% of glass in Miami-Dade is recycled. Important to note that glass, unlike plastic, is infinitely recyclable.
So to me, it's mind-blowing that we are sending this material that we need so much to a landfill.
That's how Glass for Life was born, co-founded by Francisco Torres, who just 3 years prior in 2020 had already launched Compost for Life, a pickup service to help residents and businesses reduce their organic waste going to landfill by composting it. Recapturing glass was a logical next step.
And I understood that glass could be infinite, recycled, and without losing its grade.
So Torres offered his customers another service. In addition to the organic waste that was already being picked up for composting, customers could also get additional bins to collect all their glass, bottles, jars, and containers that can be turned back into sand in just seconds. This can be used any number of ways.
From repairing highway, for making more bottles, for maybe like emergency mitigation, you can use it as sandbags.
As a matter of fact, sand is the second most used natural resource by humankind after water. Problem is, globally, we're extracting 50 billion tons of sand from the earth and sea each year. That's not sustainable, so why not reclaim it from all that glass we're just throwing away?
We're guaranteeing that every single bottle that you put in our containers is gonna be recycled. It will have a second life.
Torres just collects the glass. He then transports it to Sibelco in Sarasota, a huge glass recycling facility that can process it at scale, 50 tons per hour, 10,000 tons of material each month.
We're taking action, we're leading by example, and we're welcoming properties, hotels, community members to participate and become part of the solution.
Hotels like Mr. C in Coconut Grove. Over the past 2 years, the hotel has diverted more than 20 tons of glass. And the Palms Hotel in Miami Beach, sustainability is part of their corporate DNA.
It's just the right thing to do, you know, we need to protect this wonderful place that we live in.
And customers can actually track the amount of materials they divert from landfill. For the Palms, that's 4,000 glass bottles in just 4 months.
They're doing something with it, and that makes a big difference.
And conscious homeowners are also loving the service.
It feels amazing. Every little piece of anything that we can keep out of the landfill is so important.
This needs to be part of our day-to-day life. We are in an emergency. We need to take the right decisions today.
Yes, we do. In the past 2 years, Glass for Life has already diverted 400 tons of glass bottles from going to landfill. Also, as we close out Plastic-Free July, remember we can choose to buy products that come packaged in more sustainable materials like aluminum and glass that can have infinite lives instead of mindlessly adding to the plastic waste crisis that is right now suffocating our planet and ocean. Thank you for listening to my TED Talk. For more info on Glass for Life, just scan that QR code. It'll take you straight to the Don't Trash Our Treasure section on local10.com. And now I'm going to brag because I've been a customer since the beginning of March. And in the past 5 months, I have diverted 885 pounds of trash from going to landfill. 305 pounds is organic waste through composting. But 580 bottles of glass.
Wow.
And a portion of it is right here. I got
There
the
you go.
pleasure of actually smashing some of my glass bottles and
That's fun.
pulverizing them, making this, look at this, is sand.
Let me see
This
that
can
sand.
become glass all over again.
And now you're dirtying up the desk.
Yes,
But I
but
like
it's
it.
my glass and it's my sand, and I'm very proud of it. So
That's
You know,
awesome.
we can all
All right.
choose to be more sustainable, much
There you
more
go.
green, and
I'm
that
gonna-
is the lesson. And I hope you guys,
I'm going to make that call.
yes, make the call.